Welcome to Crocodile MTG, your home of competitive, constructed play in the modern, standard, and legacy formats. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons. Thank you so much for supporting the Crocodile MTG channel, and we hope you enjoy today's video. Hello everyone, and welcome to match number 2. My name is Jordan with Crocodile MTG, and we are playing a Modern Horizons Sealed League. We're going to go ahead and keep this hand. We have a turn 1 outcast with this Snow Swamp, and then hopefully we can find a third land here, and everything will be a-okay, I think. So our opponent started with a forest, now they played a snow land. Okay, so it looks like they're playing the blue-green flash. So we're actually going to play this Baron, unfortunately. And we're going to just swing in and attack. Hopefully we can make our third land drop next turn and we can play Birthing Brought, which is a really good card. We also have Plague Engineer. Once we figure out what our opponent's on, we can play that. Once our opponent gives us priority. We won game number 1. I'm sorry, not game number 1. We won our first match. This is match number 2. We drafted a blue-black ninjas deck, and we're just gonna pass the turn back. All right, so they have quite a bit of ramp here. I almost wonder what I should name, if I should name human or something else. I kind of want to get this Plague Engineer on the table. I guess I can wait on Plague Engineer and play this Birthing Bot and swing in for 1. And then next turn, if we find another land off the top, we can start pumping out 2/2s. This card is a pretty decent mana sink for 4 mana. Alright, so our opponent is red, green, and blue. Alright, and they have Warren. Deal 1 damage to any target. So they could deal a damage to the outcast here. What's the ultimate here? Instant sorceries you control. Okay. So we didn't find a land. We do have this Plague Engineer that I can name human with. It kind of leaves us in a little bit of an awkward spot. Yeah, so I'm going to play humans is a pretty decent, pretty common creature type. Our opponent does have 3 snow permanents also. That's unfortunate. They had the phobia. However, I can return it with Unearth, so that's not terrible. Alright, so they got back their phobia with regrowth. Our opponent's running very efficient right now. Unfortunate to us, we're not drawing our mana, which I would really like to see. So even if we get it back, our opponent's just going to kill it again. So I can cycle, try and hit a blue source, which really doesn't do anything at the moment. If I don't do that, I'd really like to see another land. I think I'm gonna... That's unfortunate. This really bothers me, how we're running 16 lands and we can't seem to find any. And we haven't found a blue source, like, at all. is going to play out like our game 1 of match 1. Oh, Ren can kill us too. Yeah, I feel like this is probably just game over. We can't even play this as a... Yeah, I'm just going to concede. Alright, we're going to move on to game number 2 here. Sorry, I'm readjusting. I'm going to bring in another... I'm going to edit our deck and add another island in between. It really bothers me that... We're going to run the 41 card special. It really bothers me that we're not hitting land drops. Land force should not be this hard to hit in any format. We haven't seen blue mana either games, which really bothered me. So hopefully it's not... I don't want to blame the shuffler or anything, but... Alright, this hand seems fine. It's not great, but it's not terrible. We're going to start with this island because I don't want to lose it to something. I don't think there's anything I can lose it to, but I'm not the one that actually knows. Alright, so we have some ninjutsu creatures, which isn't bad. Alright, they have a snow permanent. Maybe I just want to Diabolic Edict that. I really don't want them ramping, and we actually have a chance this game, and I don't want to blow it, so... I think I'm going to play this Baron, and the mana in this deck is just so inconsistent. I'd rather just play the Baron than try and cycle it. Alright, here's a Talisman from our opponent. In their colors, no less. Alright, I'm going to cast this and pass the turn. Hopefully they're not going to be able to kill it. Do they have a counter spell? Draw a card has... Okay. Not a bad thing. Tap target permanent. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Well, that is annoying. So this is a pretty decent snow deck from our opponent. So I can play out the 6/3 and try and just kill. I could also just mob. Yeah, I probably just want to mob this now. And we'll see what our opponent has. So gets +X where X is the number of snow permanents you control. Has trample. Okay. So I can return this to their hand, ninjutsu in Ninja of the New Moon if I want. Hit them for 6. I guess that doesn't seem bad. Plus they're tapped out. I don't want them to get extra removal. Alright, so I'm going to attack here. They're not going to block. I'm going to ninjutsu this in the play. Hit them for 6. Pass the turn back. Now we have choking Teether as well. So hopefully if they just play out their gigantic threat again, we're just able to tap it down next turn. We also have our channeling Death Toucher. Our deck's been really inconsistent, but hopefully our opponent just kind of slows down a little bit on threats. so now I can just play out the Smoke Shaper, give this indestructible, and swing in, which is a good thing. And then if they want to block, they can. But if they don't block, then I just untap with Choking Teethers and then kill them, I believe. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, it deals that much. Okay, that's fine. So I don't care if they swing in here because they can't just boost that and then kill us. So they have to have nothing here for this Choking Teether plan to work. And they have to have like a non-flash ability. This can backfire. We can end up just dying because of this. What do they have here? Deal 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. That's unfortunate. So, I guess we hit them for 3. And then we can get hit for 11 on the swing back. Alright, whenever it attacks, deal damage equal to the number of cards you've drawn. That is also a flyer, which isn't good. Kind of sucks. Alright, I don't think we can survive this, unfortunately. Yeah, there's nothing in our graveyard we want with this Grave Shifter. So we can survive next turn. So we take 4, 5, 6, 7 if they get greedy. There's a small chance we win if they attack with everything. Attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of cards you've drawn to any target. Why would they choose that one? In case I block, I guess? Okay, so I'm going to play Blizzard Strix here. Why didn't that work? Enters battlefield if you control another snow permanent. I don't have another snow permanent. And now I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you got this game, opponent. Good game. Stay tuned for match number 3. Hopefully we'll draw some islands. Thank you so much for watching. Please go hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video. For your custom playmats, mousepads, and more, head over to Inked Gaming. Use promo code crocodilemtg10 to receive 10% off your order. Today's video was brought to you by all our wonderful sponsors, affiliates, and patrons.